Cosmetology shows off skills and creativity in their in-house district competition.
And Black excellence was celebrated in an annual performance.
I'm Ula Olson.
And I'm AJ Lee. This is Archer's TV.
Let's start with learning by doing, where the exceptional skill of our student body is showcased through hands-on projects. Mr. Woodhead's animation students combined all the skills they had learned in their first semester to create their unit project, a 3D animated interaction between two characters. The people, and in some cases alien creatures, were all original characters. Some students drew inspiration from real media.
Sing once again with me, a strange dream.
Like sophomore Yara Shomali, who created a music video for Phantom of the Opera.
Chef Randolph's Culinary Arts students learned the 11 steps of yeast dough fermentation by making a super sweet treat, cinnamon rolls. No cardboard tubes here. Every part of the roll was made completely from scratch. They even made their own cream cheese icing to smother them with.
Throughout the month of March, CTE students will be participating in SkillsUSA competitions all over the state. As mentioned in last week's broadcast, Cosmetology hosted their own competitions in our very own salon. The 4 contest categories were barbering, fantasy mannequin, fantasy total look, and nails.
The barbering students had to cut and style men's hair in a simple yet creative way. The fantasy mannequin competition required students to design a balanced character, complete with hair and a full face of makeup. The theme for full body fantasy was Under the Sea. A highlight of this contest was Leah Picalarga Infante's entry, who turned Kate Runyon into a blue siren of the sea. Finally, the nail technician students drew their designs on paper, then had another 2 hours to bring their intricate ideas to life. Those who placed in these contests will advance to the state championships in Roanoke, Virginia. Overall, the competition was a huge success.
In honor of Black History Month, the Career Center put on its annual performance for students. Camilo Vargas recaps the event in this report.
To open the show, the choir performed Lift Every Voice and Sing to honor generations of Black history and culture.
I think it's just important for everyone to be involved, especially in the climate that we're in now, which is showing like, hey, there's unity. Doesn't matter what the color of your skin are. We still wake up, brush our teeth, do the same things together. So it's just being a human and showing like this is love, positivity, and we all are good people.
This African dance performance showcased the culture and the energy of Black history. The girls in the group choreographed it themselves.
It was good, like almost 2 weeks of archers after school. It was a lot of hard work, dedication.
The performances showed that within African American culture, there is diversity.
I got the most inspiration because I know I have a bunch of my friends are Ethiopian, Eritrean, and we have a lot of East African students from Sudanese, like everywhere. So I just thought like it would be great for all of us to do the East African, presentation.
Poetry was also featured in the program, with both literary and original works.
Kind of like, I had no model. Born in Babylon, both non-white and white.
When I found that poem, it really surfaced with me because there have been times where I felt out of place and stuff like that, where I felt like things have tried to tear me down, and it's good to know that I'm not alone.
We honor our journey and the strength that we see. Unity is our power.
Because it basically just kind of explained throughout all the years of how much we've done as Black people, how we've succeeded in terms of how we were brought here, how we had to do what we had to do to survive, and how our ancestors basically helped us out throughout our entire time, even now.
The African American students and staff worked many hours designing and rehearsing the performances to create a show not just for the Black students, but for the whole school to appreciate the influence of Black excellence on our American culture.
Let them know that not only African Americans are Black people, but also we have a bunch of cultures from the motherland, right? So showing them our performances, our hair, all the stuff that is really shows who we are is very important. So we represent this with showing what we do in this month and kind of who we are. So it was nice to have that opportunity.
Guest speaker and Arlington native, 90-year-old Dr. Taylor, has broken many racial barriers in his life. He was even instrumental in the creation of the Career Center 50 years ago. He appreciates the example the Career Center sets with efforts such as the show the students put on.
This school has more of an interest that I've seen in all of them of bringing the ethnicities together, because the only difference in us, we have different cultural things, but if we learn about the cultures of each country, we'll see that we're closer than it's visibly there.
While the performances were rooted in Black history, everyone there could learn from, share, and enjoy Black culture. For Archers TV, I'm Camilo Vargas.
I saw them practicing after school, and I must say, all the rehearsing really paid off.
I know, it was such a great show. There was a lot of talent on that stage.
For Archers TV, I'm Ula.
And I'm AJ. Thank you for watching.